Alright, this thing should be on. Yeah, okay. Heyo everybody, I'm Braxton Wise. This is Third Copy Studio. Let me just get my mic levels set. We had some technical issues earlier, so I think we're good now. Alright. Where is our... comic here? There we go. I thumbnailed out some other stuff. I need to have a more productive schedule. I can't just do things when I feel like it. I'm starting to schedule things, like schedule certain parts of my day for specific things. Although this was day 1. So, you know, I was off schedule a little bit. Okay, what are we going to do here? I've also set up my desktop differently, and I have not... Here, you're not supposed to be there. You're... okay. What did I put this up here for? And now I have my tablet set up different. Like physically set up different. So we'll see how this works. Uh-oh. What was that? Alright. So we have freaky, weird stuff going on. That's nice. Strange glitches. I have no clue what that is, actually. Maybe turn that off from the background. That's always sneaking around. Hey, woo woo. We had like a weird glitch. You know what's gonna happen is the tablet will get glitchy and weird just after the warranty, as it is programmed to do, probably. Then it's back to the Zenslab's tablet, I think. We're trying a different keyboard angle this time. I don't know. Keyboard, tablet. There you go. It's keyboard and tablet. Because I have my keyboard sitting up on top of my tablet now, kind of very vertical. And now this thing is up at like what? A 45-degree angle. Which is very much like how I would do it if I were drawing on paper. In fact, this is the easel that I use for pencil and paper. I had a separate one for digital, but it didn't pitch up at this angle. This is like a 45-degree angle. This is pretty steep. Weird twist of something just happened. You know, we were talking about old comments, you occasionally getting a message. Yes, that one comment of mine on the I guess I don't know. It has bad words in the title. The video. One of my viral comments. You got a notification. What, for one of your other comment that you had? Oh, 10 years ago. Wait, you don't even know what it was? What about the video? I mean, doesn't it take you back to the video? There. Yeah, I like this angle. It's just I have to get used to this. It's how I normally draw with a pencil, but I'm just not used to this on a tablet, so. This does help. So now I have it set up where I'm using my whole arm. What? I know, but I mean, what about the video that the comment was attached to? That's what I'm asking. Because if you follow it back, there's like a little arrow and it takes you back to the actual video. Or are you just saying you're just looking at, like, I don't even know what I was talking about. Who was I back then? Just, I don't even know me right now. This is definitely more comfortable. We should do this more often. Why didn't you tell me about this before, Woo Woo? I could have been doing this the whole time. Yeah, this feels more natural, more like how I normally draw. Although I don't know I'm doing all this cleanup here. It's just something to do today. I have thumbnails. We can do some thumbnailing. See, I'm doing this as if I'm inking it, but I'm really not inking it. I think my brain is just working on this tablet right now. That's probably why I'm doing this. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this angle. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, I'm liking it. There you go. That one's for McDonald's. That one's for free. As an influencer, I can't do too many of those. You know, my brand is my paycheck. This is the dumbest bench ever. Okay, let's just move on. We'll just act like I didn't do any of this. He's gonna get redesigned as well. Eventually. You know, like this is like Knell 1.0. And those lucky few get to see him in creation. And then when we go viral and I get super famous, and you know, people and like Image Comics is calling me up going, hey Braxton, we want to publish your Knell comic, you know, in those days, in the future, the very near future. Everyone who was at the beginning will be like, hey, look, I knew Braxton when he was just starting to do this comic, this comic that nobody believed in. He was a trooper, and then one day everything just started coming up, Braxton. That's what they'll say. And David Finch will call me up. He'll be like, look, Braxton, you know, you're probably real busy right now, but, you know, could we do a book together? I'll be like, Dave, it's okay. For you, anything, right? We'll do that book. Anything you want. Because I'm generous with my time like that. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with this tie. I'm just trying to tidy up and make things a little cleaner. And get used to my tablet. Whoops. There we go. Wait, what brush was I using? Oh my god, was I using that freaking... Yes, I was. Okay. We could use a pencil. Where's my pencil? Pen? Pencil. There. Wow. I wondered why the lines look different. Actually, I should be inking with the other thing. I don't even know what to ink with. Does it matter? No. It only matters when people start reading it. Which, again, after we go viral, you know, that's gonna happen. Also, I'll be using a vector layer to ink this. We're not ready for inking right now. This is just drawing time. Draw and ramble. And listen to this music. Yeah, we need to do some cool, like cross-hatching. Of course, this isn't that. I know you're waiting for the cool part. Like, Braxton, you said cool cross-hatching. I did. I didn't say I was going to do any right now. Eventually, we have to figure out how to do really cool cross-hatching. I guess I should say it that way. It's going to be a maze. I am excited. This bench is just total crap. Pardon my French. Is that offensive to French people? I don't know. Did they get mad about that? Or did they laugh? That French laugh. That ho ho ho. No, don't do things like that on stream. People are like literally watching eventually. Braxton, one day people will actually watch this stream. Can't just sit here and ramble like a crazy person. Well, I beg to differ. I think I can. Also, I'm enjoying this this tablet angle right now. Like I'm really kind of enjoying this. Like a crazy person, yes, like a crazy person. And Woo Woo's over there thinking, but it just sounds like normal Braxton. I understand this. Like, how do we know crazy Braxton from normal Braxton? You don't. Because Braxton seems the same whether he's crazy or completely lucid. So you never know. There. Stupid bird. This is par for the course. This is par for the course. Oh, how many comments did you have on that one? Woo woo. The one that you just got like a reply to. Was it to one of your own videos? I still get that one. I still the tins, the tin opener, and you were baking these little, what was it, a little pie in a tin. Oh, it wasn't yours? Okay. That's the first comment. Okay. That's kind of awesome. So, Knell is going to have this very mysterious job. Okay, and what is Knell doing? Okay, well right now he is he's waiting at the bus, right? He doesn't have a car, and he's gonna go to a bunch of job interviews. Okay, so I don't remember, like I don't know what his lore was before that. Hold on. What did he do? Because he did something. What did he do first? Did I write down what his old job was? Did I write it in my notes? I did a bunch of the evil pies. Yeah, you were talking about the tin opener that you found, like the best tin opener in the world, and you were testing it out, right? No, that was that cat food, and then you had the tins for the pies. The tinned pies was separate. That was separate, didn't you do the, did you demonstrate? I think you demonstrated the tin opener on, like, now I'm thinking it was cat food. But it may have been one of those tins, because those tins look like small cat food tins. So, they kind of look the same. What is his job? What was his job before? His job, Did I write that down? I know I wrote it down. I do a lot of world building, but I never remember my stuff, so I usually write it down. For some reason I didn't. Job. There it is. I did write it down. It's in my thumbnails. Job conversation. Paperclip factory. Okay. Okay, here we go. Because this is going to be kind of manga, right? This is going to be like, what? Like North American, like Western manga. Okay, think of it that way. Even though it's going to go from left to right, it's going to be black and white. It's going to be kind of manga-esque in this sort of slice of life weirdness. Those tins are a nightmare to open. They destroy normal. Okay, and this is why that was the problem. This is why you were like over the moon about the tin opener, right? Because you found one that would just cut right through those tins and not have a problem. Frey Bento's tin was a challenge because I was hyping up the safety. Oh, okay. Wait, now I'm confused. Was it a really good tin opener though? Did it end up staying good? Okay, so he works for a paperclip factory, or used to, and now he's got to get a new job. So he's going to go on interviews, and that's what we're doing now. And this lady is taking up a lot of space, and her bag is like mostly, like literally, she could give him some breathing room, you know, and she's not. And he's like, you know, like, he's gonna have dialogue. I was wondering if I was gonna have him talk, you know, but he's gonna talk. Oh yeah, he's gonna talk. Like, I don't know, we don't have enough room to put words in here. Like, we could just do like this, like the little exclamation. You know? Or just... It's better if I can do actual typing, but like... I could... Could you move? You know? And she's gonna just be like, just gonna sit there and just stonewall him, right? I will never stop hyping up safety tin openers. Everybody should have one. It's the kind that's cut from the side, right? What's up, Core? Wait, the bit in Weapons... I don't know what that is, where the girl couldn't figure out how to use a can opener. I don't know if I'm... I don't know if I'm getting the reference right. What's up, Core? This is page 1. I don't know what Weapons is. Is it a game? Or a, like an anime, or... This is going to be kind of manga-ish in a way. We need to do a second page so I can start sketching out. Well, no, actually what I need to do is fix this page. And this is just the rough. Here's words. Just for sketchy purposes. There. Because I still need to clean all this up, and like her hip is wrong and all this needs to get fixed. Because like if she's on her side now, because all these birds come in out of nowhere and they just start pecking at her, and she's falling to the side. You see, here's the head, and her hips need to tilt up, and I have her hips down here, and that's what made it look bad. So it needs to be like hip, like here, right? Like it needs to be tilted. She needs to be tilted up here. And there's birds here. You can't really see what else is going on because everything's being covered up. Also, I need to find a better way to draw these feet. They look like irons for now. But I'm just kind of roughing in ideas. And getting used to this new tablet configuration. I like it at this steeper angle. It's a movie, okay. A film about kids who go Naruto running. That's my explaining. But see, the thing is, I don't even know what that means. I'm so uncool. I don't even know what that means. Is it cool to be uncool again? Because that used to be a thing. Is it a thing again? Or is it now just uncool? I don't know, because I'm like right on the fence. Okay, she's just gonna be a mess of all this birdage, and we'll do lots of like cross hatching over this. So look, birds, animals love Knell. Okay, he doesn't have magical powers, but he has this affinity with animals. And like these birds are just sort of coming to the rescue to pull this chick off of this bench so he can have some space. You see, he didn't call them like freaking Aquaman or anything. Also, I hate Aquaman. And he's just sitting there minding his own business, and these animals come up and just yank her off the bench. See? Final frame. Yes, in the words of the immortal, or the immortal words of the great, there you go, the immortal words of the great Huey Lewis and his news. It's hip to be square. Which wasn't that also in the Back to the Future soundtrack? Or I know they did Power of Love, right? I know that was in it. When we start inking, this is just going to be probably changed. I'm probably going to change a lot of this when I start to ink. I'm really liking this tablet now. It feels much less awkward to draw on now. Much. I don't even mind the gigantic amounts of spaces that this thing is taking up, especially the easel that I had to put it on to get it pitched up at this angle is even larger. Yeah, that thumb is just cooked. Now these things here, like this, just can be gestural, this hand. Over here, this is the bleed, and this is the trim. So this would be right where everything would get cut off when this is in print, if it got printed. So I have to be okay with this, because this could get chopped off. You never know. All the important stuff needs to be on this inner box. If you have like your line set up like a traditional, you know, like these traditional guidelines, because this is how the print shop's gonna deal with your work. It wasn't? Okay. It was in that same time though. I think it's on the same album though. Hip to Be Square. Power of Love, Back in Time. Okay. I swear that was in the same era though. It had to be off of their own album, not just the soundtrack. Right? Or at least it was next to that album. Because there was a time when Huey Lewis was just pumping out hits and albums and videos. Like literally, that band could not lose. It was like everything, and as well as like certain actors from that era too. Like any of the Breakfast Club actors, for instance. Oh, Molly Ringwald. So many people. They were just in. It was just this group of people. They called them the Brat Pack, and they ended up in all of these 80s movies. They were just the talk of the town. The Brat Pack referencing the Rat Pack from like the 50s, 60s. Was that like Frank Sinatra and who else? All these names are gonna leave my brain because I don't think about them that often these days. Wait, he was in a karaoke movie. What was that? I don't know if I know about this. I've never heard of this duets. That's completely new to me. I mean, maybe I saw it on a commercial or something. Okay. Are we gonna start a new page? Yes. Well, I wanted to fix her hip. There. That's a little, we're gonna have to fix that quite a bit. Karaoke movie. So, okay, so then it was about karaoke? Was he like a karaoke singer or something? In a karaoke bar? Or a karaoke challenge? I'm thinking of like, what was it called? Rhinestone? That had Sylvester Stallone and Dolly Parton. She made a bet that she could teach any fool how to sing, and she went and found him. She's like, him, right? Him. No, the other dude was like, no. I guess the dude she made the deal with, he's like, no, you go, you teach him, that loser. And she says, fine. And so then she goes and like teaches him how to sing and stuff, how to perform, how to play a guitar, or at least how to hold a guitar. And then he finds out later that he was just, they had like a relationship, and it's like a romantic comedy, It's like he finds out later that it was just some stupid bet, and she never really loved him, and all that stuff. Of course, he could never really sing anyway. He was still crap, but that was Rhinestone. That was synopsis by Braxton Weiss. A guy is reunited with Over the Top with karaoke. Really? Okay, so a guy is reunited with his estranged daughter, and he has to win a karaoke competition. Yeah, that's Over the Top with karaoke. It's Over the Top, karaoke, no arm wrestling. If Over the Top had no arm wrestling, she would not have this. She would not have this either. This is what's making this bad. Her head is gigantic. Should it really be that large? I don't know. Really, I'm just liking messing with this tablet today. This feels so incredibly normal, and it never feels normal. So, this is good. I feel like I can actually draw the way I normally do now. Because I usually can do much better with a pencil than I can on digital. But the tablet never feels like it's supposed to. It doesn't feel like a pencil. It doesn't feel like all that. I really wish that they would come up with a stylus that works more like a pencil, where you can hold them overhand. You know, with pencils, you kind of hold, sometimes artists do that fancy thing where they hold their pencil upside down or overhand. There's a reason for all that. It's not just to be pretentious and weird. And it would be great to be able to hold my pencil or my stylus in the way I would a pencil. That would be a total game changer, I think. I feel like a real artist then. Okay, that's gonna be back there. That's gonna be in a different place every freaking time, isn't it? This is the worst bench. Who makes benches like these? I demand answers. I find more stuff to clean up. Oh, there's a bird. Bird pecking on you. Yeah. Where was I at? Oh yeah, so Knell is looking for a job. Today. The paperclip factory that he worked at is closing. Okay. Am I ready to move on? Not really. Uh-oh. Why my menus not work? Somehow my tablet got reset. Because I have buttons in my menus that are not responding properly. So it completely... Oh, come on, man. Why did you reset yourself? Okay, so this is why it wouldn't connect. I had to remove it and then reconnect it. You can't refresh the connection. I had to remove it from the system and then re-add this. And now my shortcuts are all gone. No, wait, now they're back. This is irritating. Like I'm having a good time with this tablet, why is it gotta cause me problems? Right here is my menu. I'm gonna make this button work. There. So, I guess it's a little buggy today. Apparently. Windows had a couple of updates, if you want to call them that. And 2 in a row. So it was like an update of the update, which was also stupid. And of course it shifted everything around on my monitors and did all its stupidity. And apparently it also messed with the driver on my tablet. So that sucks. At least the settings came back though. I don't want to have to redo all this every time. It's a weird thing when my monitor, like the new monitor, boots up. Every once in a while, everything gets shoved over again. Stuff gets like consolidated on one of my monitors. It's very strange. There we go. There's his mask. Alright, let's do another one. Now 0. What's that one gonna be? Knell 0. 2. Hope that works. Oh, strange. I have not used that feature before. I didn't know it would just do that. Okay, so where's my notes? Bus stop. We need the bus. Okay, so let's see. The next one over will be I have to have the one where the bus shows up. Like, where is that gonna be? I have to make the bus just block in the bus for now. World's worst bus. I don't even know how big to make this. This needs to be longer, I think. This looks stupid. I think maybe this does need to be divided in half. So we divide this into thirds, roughly. Let's see, how do we do this? We have this. We just have them sitting there on the bench. And the bus. Man, I am constantly using this pencil the wrong way. There. It's difficult to get those small enough. Maybe much taller. It's a bus. I have no reference right now. And I need to get some bus references. Okay. This is literally the worst line ever. This is so choppy. Yeah, I don't know how to make that stop. I feel like that's part of the tablet causing me problems. Nothing is ever never perfect, you know? Like, I really don't like that part. If I go slower, it's fine. I don't understand why it does that. You see, it's choppy. If I go slower, it's fine. If I go faster, It's not quite so fine. But I still see that it. Does anyone else see that? I see here, here, here. Is anyone else seeing these choppy edges like I am? That's what I'm seeing all the way around the edge. Yeah, I see it. It bothers me. I mean, I don't draw a lot of smooth curves, but I really don't like that. I think this is, I don't know. No, there's no settings for this like that. He has to be further back. And she's getting all attacked by these birds as a bus comes across. And then from his point of view, the worst lines ever. So what's that look like to him? How do we imagine? Okay, if we're back in his point of view, then the bus needs to be coming from the right, coming from the left. How many wheels do buses have? No, it won't be here. It'll be like do it here. Where's the door part? How does that? Does it fold up on the? It folds up on the inside. Some weird way like that. And we have the driver. Up here, right? Something like that. Do we see the back of him? The back of the bench? Or do we see the lady on the ground. And birds. Birds. Sitting on her, and she's like a pile on the ground. Okay, how about this? She's on the ground, and like his whole head up here. Okay, well, I hope you have a really great day. We won't be gone for too much longer here. Do we do it like this? Also, thank you for hanging out, Woo Woo. Hope you're not feeling poorly. So she needs to be here, or something like that. See, like the back of his head here. How about Mr. 100 Player, Mr. Feather, Mr. Player? It's good to see you. Let's get rid of all this. Just back it up. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Silent Hill Haze, we all live in a treating you well, sir. Yeah, I totally get that. Like this general miasma. I'm gonna say this bus has extra wheels. I don't know how many wheels buses have. Okay, so here's this dude with the door open. I don't know how those open either. It's just a door basically, and we just see like his shoulder. No, because he's not that, this is not that far away. So, here's what's going on. The bus is arriving, and the birds came by and pulled her off the bench. And then the bus pulls up in front of him. This is Knell over here. the bench lady is over here somewhere being covered up. Is this too big? Or is it too small? How do we do that? That's the bench. There's Knell. This is a woman. That's bench lady. There's the bench. Bag of Knell. Okay. I don't know how that's gonna work. Does it read? I don't know how to make this disappear off the page. Cause this is all gonna get cut off. Right here. I'll think this one over. I kind of look. What I want to do is I have to get used to typing. This keyboard is almost completely upright. It's sitting up at the top edge. Well, I posted a pic of it in my Discord, although I removed the picture because the edge of it, okay, is not like this board that I put up on it is like all ratty, and I was gonna sand it off, and it just looks all jank and like trailer trash. So I was like, yeah. So I got kind of self-conscious about it. I still need to sand off that edge a little bit of the board that I use. No, 0. Three or 2. Right. Yeah, so that's issue 0, page 3. I could have made this in a like a multi-page thing, but I just didn't. What was it called? Here, the story editor manager thing. I could have done that. I did not do that for this one. So this is not taking up a lot of space. Right? The bus comes up, covers them completely. And we'll have like a little sign. Little bus stop sign for continuity. And then there. It's gonna be a 6-wheel bus. It's a 6-wheeler. With spokes on the wheels. Like a bicycle. Okay. I sort of wanted here. This is what I was gonna do. I sort of wanted her to be like the door here to the bus, and then the steps going up into here. Guy with the thing. And I wanted her to be like this. Hold on. Let's see. Are the rumors true that the wheels on the bus go? You know, they indeed do go round and round. I did my research before even doing this whole bus thing, and that was the first thing I checked out. What are these? These are legs. These are his legs. God, my stuff looks terrible when I'm just sketching. Also, I don't think this perspective is correct. It should be the other way around. Because we're standing below it. I don't know what this is. It's just a bus. Okay. So what I wanted was for her to be like here. Like this. See, face over here. Put angry face over here. Chest, stomach, legs. This looks like a beached whale now. This is definitely not a human anymore. So I want her kind of mounded up like this, and I want him with the birds on her. Right, still birds on her. And here, and then he just like walks over her. Or yeah, I don't know, would that be too disrespectful? See, like this. And does this even, can anyone even see this? No one even sees what you're doing, Braxton. While you again talk to yourself like a weirdo. See, here's a heel. So she's still angry, and she's on the ground, and he's gonna step up over her. Is anyone seeing what you feeling what I'm laying down? You picking up? You picking up what I'm laying down right now? This is supposed to be a calf, a cankle of some sort. She's wearing a hoodie and birds. is up on this arm back here. You wouldn't see it. And then this one is here. Like this. Just coming through. I know it's hard to convey things with just scribble, but this is what I call volumetric scribble. I'm kind of just building up her shape without any construction. I'm just kind of feeling it out instead of like here. So I figured his arm's going to come down this way and then fold this way. And this is his leg foreshortened. And then the back of the heel. If that's coming across. He's like, yeah, I'm ready. And he's like steps up over her. That's right. That's right. She mad. Teeth. Angry teeth. Fangs because she's a vampire. I don't know. Now look. I want you all to get ready because this comic is going to get weird. You know, we're all up into normal stuff right now. Mundane, normal stuff. It's going to get weird. I know there's no way this face is gonna look good. I was just the nose has to cover up. Just made it look worse, Braxton. Ready for weird? Oh yeah. We need some weirdness. This comic is gonna be weird. So, here's the lore. Okay, this is Knell. And Knell used to work at the paperclip factory in town. And it's closing down. Because, because of AI. No, I don't know. Like, okay, maybe people don't use office supplies anymore, you know, because this is the digital age. So no one's, you know, they're not making as many paper clips. And so the factory closes down. So he's going through his day. This is how he starts his day today at the bus stop. This lady's encroaching. The birds come by and save him. He's looking for jobs today. There's the bus. And another one where he steps up over her. Okay. But that's still super far away. It shouldn't be that far away. These lines will get much skinnier once I start drawing in the panels for reals. For really reals. So when he's gonna get a job, and it's gonna be a really weird job. He's gonna travel all around the world, doing all kinds of different stuff for this job. I don't know how to draw the back of him yet. I have not drawn him from behind yet. It's like a strap that holds his mask on. He's wearing a suit. Big robots with tiny pliers bend the paper clips now instead of people. That should be in there. That should be in the comic. It's gonna get weird. That makes her kind of mannish. Okay. What do we do next? We do... The bust needs to be larger. Because when we're down here, the bust needs to be like... Well, if we're looking up at it... How tall is that? How do we go extreme? As a driver. Yeah, I sort of want this to be sort of like this, like looming up over us. You know? Where's my eraser? Banana 47 fan. Can you be moderator? Well, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing okay today. Well, we have a moderator, though. And then we don't really need one because nobody watches the channel. But, can we? I guess I could mod you, I suppose. But there's not much to do. Also, do we go back to super cool guy, or do we stick with banana? How do we do that? Okay. Let's have a look. I forget how to do that. Over here on the YouTube side, is it X? Is it /mod? No, it does not. Doesn't it have /commands? Okay. Either way, okay. I like the new name. Let's see. Did that work? No. I don't think it did. Hold on. Let's have a look. Maybe I have to add them to another little module. Hold on. I don't think it did. Let me have a look. Community moderation. Okay. I don't know of how to actually do it through commands, menu commands, but I can add it here. So I can add it manually. Let's see. Banana 47. Man. Oh, you're Banana 47 here, but your channel is Scared Banana 48, right? Okay. See if that worked. Okay, there you go. There you go, you're a mod now. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Hope you had a good week. This is the comic we're doing so far. All these birds came up and pulled her off the bench while he's waiting for his bus. Of course, this is the back of them. So we're sort of behind him, and I think he's going to step on top of her. See, like we're stepping on her to step over her and get on the bus. This is Knell. Oh, really? Nice. Oh, you mean like like summer vacation? You know, because of the season. That's gonna be fun. You're gonna have a lot of fun. You don't have to deal with school. Do we have the bus driver up here or over here? I don't know. Let's just put the bus driver right here for now. Give him a hat so it's easier to see him. 6 weeks holiday. Nice. Nice. I hope you had tons of fun. And we'll have to lead this off the page, because it's right up here and discoloring. This is all gonna be black and white anyway. So this is going to this will move up. There. Okay, bus. City bus. And he's gonna step on top of her to get up over. And does he carry his lunch with him? Maybe he's carrying a lunch. No, I don't like the way that looks for now. Let's just leave it here. Yeah, I like that page. So we have 3 pages now. Let's see where. It should not be popping up over here, but it is. There we go. Knell 2. And here. Save. Knell page 3. Okay. And then what else? Okay, okay, let's do another page here. I thought I'd just save that. Darn it. I did not tile that correctly, or at all. Let's see. I could do another, like wide shot of her still here. Could still be her here on the ground. And then Knell is, where's the bus? Is him stepping up into the bus. Right, and this is an even steeper angle because we're even lower to the ground now. We're getting closer to her. And yeah, that's how I have to do it. We're gonna make these like they're looming up above us. So, well, no, it's not. Other way, other way, other way, Braxton. This way, this way, like that. Sort of like as they get further away from us. That's gonna be weird. As the top edges get further away, they'll get smaller here than the bottom edges. Okay, we'll have some people in here. Just heads. These are people heads. Trust me. I'm a doctor. And there's another wheel. Okay, so he's walked over her, and there's still birds. Pecking on her. Sitting on her. She'll be all disheveled. Her clothes will be torn because the birds are just ravaging her. Just completely, just ripping her to shreds. And then we'll do, what's in my next thumbnail? If we, we'll sketch this one out real fast here before we close off the stream. He's gonna be, what, on the bus, like looking at everyone. Usually you want to do them in thirds, right? The rule of thirds is a good one. So that'd be a good point here, here, or here. These would be good focal points. But I think I want to do it centered up. So you would see, like what? You see the back of him. And then okay, so we got the driver. He'll be here sort of behind us. He's like, get to the back of the bus, kid. And Knell's like, I'm not a kid. We're waiting on yous. And the bus, and he's like, I'm not a kid. The bus driver's like, well, Whatever, kid. He's very insensitive. Okay, did I give him a hat? There. A Brooklyn hat. There is no Brooklyn hat. Just so you don't think that there's an actual Brooklyn hat. I don't even know. Are these eyes? Apparently. At some point I thought those might be eyes. Okay, so this is the worst face in the history of faces. Where's my pen? Just make that face uglier and worse. Okay, so here's this dude. That's the steering wheel. Brooklyn face, yeah. That's the Brooklyn hat, Brooklyn face. I don't know what this is. I'm assuming it's a fedora, right? The one like Woo Woo wears. No, Woo Woo wears a bowler. Now this is completely not a fedora anymore. It almost was a fedora, and then suddenly it was not. I don't know. This is awful. Okay, so we'll figure that out later. Just this horrible face. Okay. No offense to anyone in Brooklyn. Everyone's like, I don't look like that. That's my best Brooklyn accent. That's not my face. Okay, I don't even know. I hope this isn't the video. When we go viral, I hope this isn't the one. I hope this isn't the one that does it. Please, God, don't let this be the video that goes viral. Pretty please. Not my face, not my problem, kid. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. How do I draw seats? I don't know. We're just completely flying by the seat of my pants. It means we have no plan. We go this way. Seat. And then we'll do like people. How tall are bus seats? Are people much taller than the seats of the bus? Don't they have like headrests on those now? Like the new style ones? You know, when I was a kid, they just had wooden benches. And that's all you got. And we were grateful. Like church pews. They wouldn't even throw away church pews. Every time a church would go belly up, they'd take the pews and put them in a bus. That's how it was in those days. Y'all don't even know. But Pepperidge Farm knows. This is somehow a person. These are just perspective lines here. That's the top of the bus, and then ours. the back of our ears. I gotta figure out how to draw him from behind. Gotta draw his ears. And the mask is held on with a strap in the back. Here's his hair. And then his neck. Right? The wheels, also recycled church pews, and we were grateful. That's right. Everything was made out of wood and glass. Like wagon wheels. Like wagon wheels on the buses. And when you threw a spoke, everyone had to get out in the mud, in the ruts, and fix it. You had to circle the buses to, you know, so you couldn't, if you got, in case you got attacked by enemies, natives. Okay, we don't want to go too far with that. That goes down a very bad, very dark road, so we're just gonna leave it there. Okay. Here are the windows. Okay, he's in the bus, and here. There's someone like right here, judging us. See, there's this little area here, whatever this is. This is like the downward, like the stairwell. Is that what they call them? I think that's what they call them. It's been a long time since I've been on a bus, and I've only been on like a regular bus like once or twice. Mostly I've been on a school bus when I was a kid. I don't live in an area where buses are prevalent, because the infrastructure, I guess. I don't know. Everybody has cars. I mean, there are bus stops, but they're just whew, good luck getting to one. You need a car to get to a bus stop. It's like a railing. It's a shadow of the railing. Okay. And then what happens? I guess we put this dude up here. Brooklyn face up here. And then we do more of this, like the back. Like this. It's one of these safety doors, emergency door. I'm just thinking of bench seats. You know, they probably don't even do that anymore. There's a stairwell. And we'll do people or bench seats. Window edge. These are just two. These people need to be higher up. And then Knell's gonna go back here. And he's gonna sit way in the back because there's an empty seat back here. That's where all the creepy people sit, is in the back. And just so y'all know, Knell is probably going to parallel a lot of my life. I'm just throwing that out there. We might just use Knell as a... Knell might just be a little bit of a... Might be a little bit of Braxton Wise in Knell. He's a very symbolic character. So there's going to be a lot of things that are very Braxton Wise about Knell. Let's see. There's him back here. Right. And he's gonna go into this seat here. No arrow. There, just so I know. And then he'll sit next to somebody weird. And then, because of course. And there'll be a bus conversation. I know why I'm coloring them in. Just for nothing, just because lack of anything better to do. Okay. We have one. Let's save. I think I saved that already. 2. And 3 comic, and that is Knell 04. Right? Issue 0, page 4. That's the way I'm doing it. Okay. We'll be tightening, well, should we tighten up on this, or should I do more thumbs? Now tomorrow we'll keep sketching in for my thumbnails. I've got these all on paper, on a couple of sheets of paper. I do this off stream in the evenings where I, sketch all my stuff on paper, and then I translate it to here, or I scan it and drag it in. And I could actually scan my thumbnails and bring them in. Maybe I'll do that later today. Yeah, so we'll just keep roughen these in, and then I'll come back and tighten everything up. And I want everyone to have an amazing rest of your day. Banana 47, have an amazing summer. And everyone else, I'm out. I'll be back tomorrow.